guys, welcome back. It's your lady Ray Ray. Today I'm going to help you get through airport security on a whole new level. It's going to be on a level where you can be like an expert. How can you be like an expert, and how can I give you advice like an expert? Because I used to be an insider. That's right. I used to work for TSA.
All passengers may not have liquids, gels, or aerosols of any size aboard the aircraft.
Excuse
Sorry,
me.
we have to get
Excuse
through.
me.
Sorry, I gotta get through.
I'm sorry. Can we get through? We're gonna miss our flight.
Ma'am, this procedure is not going to stop simply because you were unable to wake up on time.
Can you just hurry up? We are in first class and we're very late.
Okay, I'll try.
Now I know, we've established this many times before, but people still do this on a daily. Why do you guys still bring these? How do you still bring these?
These prohibited items include beverages, shampoo, hair gel, hairspray,
I know what you're doing.
creams, lotion,
Could you...
potion, glue, apple juice, donut filling, and other items of a similar consistency.
Have it empty like this, or frozen. Freeze it solid. You can have it, because why? It's no longer a liquid. You'll thank me for it later. As you're thirsty on the airplane, because everybody gets thirsty on the airplane, and everybody knows what they give you to drink is not enough. Now, when we tell you to bring it as ice, we don't tell you to bring it like this. Why do you guys still leave these in the bag? Why? Some of you know, some of you are good. Do not leave this in the bag. Do not. Do not leave this. No, take it out and put it into a tray all by itself. And all other electronics as well. You're gonna save yourself a lot of time and headache by just taking it out and putting it to the side. I know what you're saying. Sometimes they tell you you don't have to take out iPads and this and that. Save yourself the headache anyways, because people have been told do not stop to take these out. Do not stop to take out iPads, little tablets, because they're small enough, right? No, just take them out. Just take them out and put them to the side as well, in a whole nother bin, maybe next to your shoes. And yes, you still have to take your shoes off. I suggest wearing socks, because people do complain about coming back with athlete's foot because their feet were bare on a disgusting airport floor. Next up, save yourself some time and money. Now, these are usually 3.4 ounces or 100 milliliters. This is actually perfect because it's 3.4 ounces. So make sure the labeling is still on it, because if it doesn't have it on there and somebody thinks it's big and there's no label, they can throw it away. I know what you're thinking. This is huge. This can't go. It's pretty much true. It's 20 ounces. It's not 100 milliliters. Now, with that being said, it is a medication. It's a daily supplement. For some people, it's a medication because you have to have heart medicine or heart supplements. Now, take it out of the bag still and put it next to your bag in a tub, because even though you can't take it because it's a medication, you need to have it out of your bag because they don't know it's medication in your bag. But my witch hazel! Yes, your witch hazel. If it is medical, if you have eczema or a skin condition that requires certain creams, certain things like witch hazel, which can be considered a medication, you can have this too. Now that doesn't mean go get crazy. You see this right here? Somebody might tell you they might need to drink vinegar every day to keep their bowel move. I don't know what you might need to drink vinegar on a daily basis for. However, don't go crazy and try to push the limits with what you can take and consider as a medication, because somebody sees this and you tell them my 2-gallon jug of vinegar needs to go because it's medical, you might run into some issues. But if that's all you have, take it out of your bag anyways. This witch hazel compared to this witch hazel, this equals you taking out of your bag not talking to anybody, them seeing it's 100 milliliters, 3.4 ounces, and leaving you the heck alone, which is what you really want, because you want to get on your plane as fast as possible, because 9 times out of 10, you waited an hour, maybe an hour and a half, to even get through security in some airports. So having this get you right through security is awesome. However, if you bring this and you tell them it's medical and you still took it out your bag, you're still probably going to get a pat down. You're still probably going to get your bag checked, and you're still going to be going a little bit slower, a lot slower than you had originally anticipated. So save yourself the headache if you can, and maybe put it in a to-go container.
Ma'am, is your diaper bag free and clear of the prohibited items I have so spoken
Yes,
of?
yes.
Okay, I'm gonna have to take a look.
No, I just told you it's fine.
This is going to be seen, it's going to be seen as 3.8. And yes, I know it's 3.4 ounces. This is 0.4 over the limit. However, if it's seen outside your bag, which it should be, and they know it's 3.8, it can be trashed. It can be trashed at 3.5 ounces. So save yourself time and money from getting stopped, spoken to, checked. Just bring 3.4 if you can. Again, medication, 4 ounces. It can still go because it's medication and it's for your baby. People don't know this, but also if you have baby food that you need to take on your flight with you, take your baby food out of your carry-on and put it to the side. That way they don't go in your baby bag, trundling around with their gloves on. And yes, you can ask us to change your gloves. And for the more conscientious mamas, they usually do. We don't have a problem with that. Well, I didn't have a problem with that when I worked for TSA. However, to save yourself the headache again, even though it's medication and you know it can go in your baby food and you know it can go, take it out, put it to the side. Save yourself time, effort, energy, and a headache. And everybody else too behind you. So most digital cameras don't have to come out your bag, just take it out. My rule of thumb, it's bigger than this. If I can do this and it's bigger than this and it's not a cell phone, I take it out my bag. Even though I know some electronics can stay in the bag, it still can slow you down. Someone can still be on an x-ray machine and not understand what it is they're seeing and want to understand further what they're seeing, and so you're gonna get a bag check. 9 times out of 10, if it has a battery, take it out of your bag and just put it to the side. It saves yourself so much time because sometimes they aren't heavily staffed and you might be waiting even 10-20 minutes for someone just to look at your bag, and then they have to test it, and then after they test it you might ring and they can't tell you what it is because they really don't know. They know that the machine rang, but they can't point down what it is that rang. So now you gotta get a pat down. And then you have to go and ask maybe for a private room because you don't feel comfortable getting patted down outside in public. So now you gotta go and wait for a private room because there's usually only 1 to 2 private rooms on a security checkpoint. So then now you gotta wait for the room to become available. And then you get into the room. But not just that, you have to wait for all your stuff to be put in the room. And then you have to wait for them to tell you all of the pat down procedures. And then after they tell you that, then they gotta make sure everything is okay with you. And then after that, you get your pat down. And then after that, you get all your stuff back together and just take it out. You don't have to do all that. It's great. You go right through security.
Take these hands and put them on your body like this.
I understand.
All right. Okay, great. Here we go. Oh, yeah. This is excellent. Oh, fantastic. Sir, you have an outstanding physique called the cheek check.
Okay. Oh my God.
All right. I felt it too. And
Okay. We.
Sometimes they do have lines where you can keep your shoes on. So sometimes you can keep your shoes on. However, If you have steel-toe boots, take your shoes off. If you have a bunch of metal on your boots or shoes, take your shoes off. If you have a big Texas buckle, you're in a rodeo or something, take your belt off. If you have anything in your pockets, take everything out your pockets, because those body scanners scan for everything. So if you even have a chapstick, a chapstick in your pocket, you're gonna get patted down at the body screener thing where you do this. Yeah, just leave it at that, because if you go in with chapstick in your pocket, you're getting patted down. So just remember, anything on you that's extra, jewelry, belt, shoes, medals, make sure it's off. Everything out of your pockets. If you can't pull your pockets inside out, take it out. Make sure all electronics and liquids are out of your bag and to the side. And don't just throw your electronics on the conveyor belt. I've seen many laptops get broke. That's another thing. If you throw your electronics on the conveyor belt, that's going to slow you down. Why? Because now you gotta fill out a form saying why your stuff is broke and how it got broke, and if they can replace it. So, not to mention bags will get on top of your stuff and crack the screens. I've seen that as well. And with that, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you can get through security 10 times faster and be the awesome traveler that I know you all can be. And you know, that's the thing. A lot of us can't afford to travel, and when you can afford to travel, or when you saved or put it on a credit card, you know, that's kind of a thing where you were just thinking about the destination and getting there, not so much the process of how to get there. So make sure you have these tips available for you and in mind, so you can get through security like a professional. Silly putty. Yeah. Like my outfit? I think it's very TSA. You know? I mean, I'm gonna... Oh, come on. You didn't tell me I had food on me. Oh well. You know how many times I went to work with food on my shirt? And do you know how many times I ironed my shirt before going to work? 0. We don't iron our shirts. Come on.